for the crew who won't bow again. The hunks are united, ready to go. They tried to kill it, but we're not that damn show. Fuck you! We're back, louder than you'll know. Corporate radio can kiss our ass. They fired us, tried to make us fold, but we're not that damn show. Still raw, uncut, and bold. Cunts. Fuck you! Fuck you!
Welcome to America's Loudest podcast. This is Not That Damn Show. We are all here, and right off the bat, I need to apologize to 2 and Jen for last week. The first episode of last week had the wrong intro on it, and it had the old girl on there.
People were terrified. They were like, "What happened to Jen?"
I thought I was crazy, and I was like, "Yeah."
It was me. It was all my fault. I didn't even realize, and I was like, "I'm not going to go fucking re-edit this thing and put this out." You know what? It's fine.
Yeah,
and she'll be
panicked.
on there. People did panic, though. People were like, what the fuck? Is she not going to be here in this, like, for the first, 10 seconds of the show, and then they see you.
It's fine.
No, Jen's not going anywhere. It's all good. It was my bad. I fucked like I'm one person. All right, I can only do so much. I can't. Honestly, I was probably just really high and grabbed the wrong intro. I just said, fuck it, and wasn't even paying attention. But
When are you not really high? Are you high right now?
not really high. Like
But a little high.
Yeah, because I get high in the morning, especially when I'm working on stuff. So I'll smoke a little, have some coffee. It's like my favorite way to start the day.
I
And
can't do it. I can't.
Wake
do
you can't
it.
wake in
I
bed.
can't.
How do you?
I can't.
Fuck, that's the best way to wake up.
I don't
That's
know.
the only reason I get out of bed.
Coffee. I like pound coffee. I raw dog life and pound coffee. That's what's happening.
I do that. I don't raw dog life though. You're not raw dogging it if you're drinking coffee though, right? Because I mean, it's sort of a
guess.
stimulant.
It is.
I like to think life is raw dogging us.
I just wake up and feel the pain of the morning because I don't drink coffee.
Same.
Oh yeah, you don't. Huh?
No,
I just look for whatever I have in the fridge that I can drink. Just not coffee. Like I'll get right now. I got this orange Starburst kind of drink. It's actually really good. Sparkling ice.
You are a child who wakes up and drinks orange Starburst drink.
I didn't have any
orange
sweet
drink.
tea, and I bought these for my girlfriend, but she's not here,
tea.
so I'm drinking her drink.
Tea's good. I mean, I'll chug some water, but I immediately head to the coffee. I know.
But like I said, I'm out of tea, and she left this over here at my house, and it's gone now.
Ian's wearing sunglasses today. Are you a little hungover?
No, I don't get a little hungover anymore because I'm
There's a lot
pretty
of
good. I'm just pretty good at what I've been awake for like 30 minutes. My eyes are still adjusting. That's what it is.
He still has the bags, the morning bags.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you guys had a really good week. Mine was just busy, just working and shit like that, and trying to get things done and whatever. But within kind of getting things set up for the show this week, I was talking to my wife, and we're going to release a new shirt, and I think we're going to do a monthly shirt. So we'll do this, and she'll create them and she'll put them up on the Printify for us. But that's it. So the very first shirt is going to be the Dirt Squirrel shirt, and you can head over to Not That Damn Show. You go to NTDS or not. What the fuck is our website?
I think it's
not TDS.com.
TDS.com. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm so stupid. Not TDS.com. And
There's a link in the
store.
description of this episode.
Yeah, it makes it real easy. There's literally a link right to the store. So just click that link and go grab the shirt. Once it's gone, it's gone. It's only going to be up there for a month, and then we'll put a new shirt up there 1 month. If you want to grab it, cool. But we had to figure out what these shirts are. So they kind of will come out, during the show. So it could just be random. Who the fuck knows what we're talking about? Like we can maybe create a shirt for all the hate we get on Reddit. Or something like that. Reddit hates us. Not That Damn Show. You know what I mean? Like,
suck our fat ones.
Suck a dick or something like that. Which is actually, Ian, you do have. We'll get to some hate comments that we're going to talk about here in a little bit. We have WTF news. One of the first things, though, I did want to get into. Ian sent this over, and I'm really curious. What the
did
hell
I send over?
You said that stroke was a cry.
Oh yeah.
Why?
Because.
Can I please explain?
Yeah, good. No,
Whoever. One of you guys explain why you were crying. All right.
Everybody knows I'm a diehard U fan. Okay, what's on this side? Okay.
There it is. Yeah.
And they're going to the national championship, and it's been since 2002. Before my daughter was born. My daughter has heard me talk about them so much. She's like, "Dad, I know you're so proud."
He's getting choked up right now.
What's funny is he's not the only one of my friends that told me, because when the game was over, we beat Ole Miss to go to the championship. I texted all my Miami fans. And my buddy Josh did the same thing Stroke did. He's like, I was on my knees crying happy.
Yeah.
That's cute.
And if we win the
precious.
championship, I might take the day off the next day. I might burn
Why
some
wouldn't
shit.
you?
I don't know what to do. That's what you do when your team wins.
A riot?
Yeah, well, yeah,
ultimate
you
trophy.
shoot guns, you fucking,
Yeah,
you flip
I'm going to
cars
Miami
over.
I'm going to Miami and just shooting shit. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I mean, I know I said last week I never really understood that, but I support you in this. I support you in your rioting.
Yeah, my
for-
daughter's been at the games, and there's a picture of when she was really tiny, just sitting in the helmet.
Oh,
And there's like, so I mean, we're talking like
it's big.
8 years before she was born. So she's heard all these stories and like they suck.
Heard the
They suck.
bitching during game day.
Yeah, she's been a part
I've
of a
heard
lot of
bitching during game
complaining,
day.
but she seems to be happy for me, and she's happy.
So we know who they're playing?
Yeah, they're playing.
Indiana.
Indiana's a great team, so I'm hoping that a
Dude.
miracle happens in South Florida. They're getting it just happens that Miami gets to play in Miami.
Yeah, they're
So
playing on their
that's
home
cool.
turf, so that's slightly an advantage. But they played Oregon last night. Indiana did, and whooped the ever loving dog shit out of them. And I'm like, oh, we are so screwed.
You guys
When do
ever
they
notice
play?
that? Yeah, when do they? So I'm sorry, Jen. When do they
That's
play?
The 19th,
Oh, it's coming
Oh,
up.
okay.
Monday. Yeah, it'll be
Monday.
it's a Monday.
2 Mondays.
All right. You ever notice that people tend to get a little more worked up over college football than NFL?
Yeah,
Why?
Yeah, because a loss means a lot more in college. Well, not as much as it did, but it does now. There was a time if your team lost the game, you were pretty much not going to be a contender for the championship.
Oh,
yeah, because it was
okay.
only because up until very, very, very recently, it was only the top 4 teams. Now it's the top 12, which is actually a lot more fun because it gives teams who, like before, you could have no losses on your record and still not be in the top 4, but now they're giving more teams a chance to actually make it because Miami has 2 losses this season, Indiana has none, and we can still be the national champion, which is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. And our mascot's Michael Irvin. You know, Michael Irvin's famous. He grabs the trash can and he puts the jersey of the other team on it after we win and he beats it with a belt. And a lot
That's
of people
great.
speculate he's back on the cocaine. I don't care.
Well, as long as we win, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, gives a shit.
Have your nose beers.
Man, we talked about this plenty of times. We want, if you're in sports, do whatever you got to do. Juice it up. Do whatever you got to do to get yourself to be the best or the most craziest or whatever. Mascot. I don't give a shit what you are. If you're any part of the sports team, you're the coach. Fucking do a line and get on the field. I don't give a shit. I'm just kidding. I don't condone drugs.
Drugs
Well, I'm
are
happy
bad.
to hear that your team made it, man. And I remember when we worked together here in Sacramento, it was you were always talking about it and you were always bitching about it.
Oh, yeah.
I remember
and
when we lived in Sacramento and the cops showed up because there was a game
Yeah.
that was not going Stroke's way. And our neighbors called the cops because he was yelling at the TV. They thought there was some domestic violence going on. I'm like,
I
no.
had to give them a tour of the house to just prove it.
Yeah.
There's
Like,
nobody
no.
in here. There's nobody in
The
here
only
being
per-
abused.
There's
Yeah,
not a motherfucker in the house.
Yeah, the only person getting abused right now is the Miami Hurricanes.
And then he laughed. The
that's
cop
funny.
laughed when he realized, no, this guy's just crazy. And the neighbors were very concerned.
Well,
As they were right to be,
be
because I've heard you like from my room and all the way into the living room. I'm like, oh God, the other team just scored, didn't they?
God, I can't think of a single thing I'm that passionate about. That I would like, the scream and yell or whatever, even
Yeah.
cry over like a sports, I'm not making fun or anything. I know a lot of people are like that, but it's just good for you. It makes me happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, good. I'm glad you weren't crying for anything sad. So it was a happy cry.
Happy cry.
It was
This is a happy
it was a very happy cry. And then, so when the next game happens on the 19th, it's going to be
gonna be a sad cry.
tears.
There will
No,
be tears.
Ian,
Which
you know,
way?
Ian
Another.
keeps running his mouth saying they're going to keep losing. There's a chance they're going to win.
There is a chance, absolutely. I did say they had that advantage of home field, but like I said, the way Indiana played last night and played all year.
This is not a sports show. Did you see how many times they gave them the ball and turned the momentum over to Indiana? Okay, there's a fucking chance.
You're right. There's always a chance.
The
There is
momentum
always a
shifted
chance.
in that game because they're just fumbling and fucking around.
Ian, are you not
Oregon.
a Miami fan or are you a Miami fan?
No, I am a Miami fan, but
Okay,
I've also
okay.
I try to be a little bit more realistic in my expectations because I saw the way they were playing last night, Indiana, and I was like, oh boy, we got to do a lot of things right because one thing about the quarterback that we have is that he has a tendency to get in his own head if things aren't going well, and then he starts making more mistakes.
That makes sense. That's happened to anybody. Shit
Yeah,
goes
but
wrong,
he-
you start fucking up, you get nervous.
Yeah, but he hasn't exactly learned how to deal with that just yet.
Yeah, but
he's a great player. But when he fucks up royally, you can see on his face that it's messing with him.
I'm just going to say this. If the Indiana quarterback is a lawyer, he grew up in Miami, 1 mile from the school and went to the school like as a child and played around. If he's got any dignity, he will let us win.
Just let us have
he's
this.
going back home. His family's there.
Listen.
You can't come back to your hometown and then beat the hometown team. So if you got anything in you fucking lose.
Any soul at all.
Don't be an asshole. Come on. Jerk. Well, that brings up a good point. Like, I can't. When's the last time you guys happy cried?
The first thing that came to my mind was, and this is going to sound as nerdy as fuck, but when the new Star Wars came out years ago, not the other two that were trash, the Force Awakens in like, I don't even remember when that came out, but me and my buddy,
it was really good.
Yeah, we went. And as soon as, because we haven't seen a brand new Star Wars movie in years, and the theme starts playing, Star Wars just comes back, and the crawl starts, and I look over at my buddy, he's about to cry. I'm already crying. I'm like, I'm seeing a brand new Star Wars on opening night.
It's really good.
So good.
See, I wouldn't understand that. Like that would not. See, to me, that's like Mikey in sports. It's like I appreciate it, but I don't. That's not me.
Okay, it doesn't.
It's lame. I guess, but I mean, I don't know.
You're
Whatever. I am a little lame. I was also too like, what is happy cry? Just has to be something that gives you the emotion of happiness, or is it just anything that's not sad or mad? Like if you cry for any other reason, it's not sadness or madness, that considered be a happy cry.
I think like there's certain movie moments that can make you happy cry. Like, oh my God, it's such a happy ending. The kid who has no mother finally gets to live with his 2 old uncles. Oh my God, I love this movie so much.
That's weird.
I think the older I get, the more I find myself more emotional.
I was talking about secondhand lines. If you've ever seen
movie.
Dude, that's an old man thing, I think. And I don't know if my wife catches me, or I don't know, tell me about Lunch Lady Kyle too. I'm curious.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'll be like a commercial will come on or something. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Why do I feel all emotional about what the fuck this is? Like there's a dog on TV. I'm like, this fucking dog.
He'll cry. He'll cry at the drop of a hat too. Like I'm the same way though. I think as I get older, like there's just certain things just hit you a little differently. Even commercials. Like it'd be like I think there was one that was going on about like it was a Google advertisement recently where they were like AI. Oh, that's right. The kid, like a child lost a teddy bear on a trip. And the parents were like, oh my God, we have to buy a new one. This teddy bear's gone. And they used AI to like put the teddy bear in all the different places to say, oh, he's traveling the world.
Oh
and
my God.
Me and Kyle look over and we're just, it was
the
just
sweetest
so
thing I've ever
sweet.
seen.
Oh my God. Sweet. The fucking AI commercial.
I try to cover it up because I always have some kind of like nasal thing going on year round. So I'm like, oh gosh. Then I try to grab this a little bit and get the tear out.
Yeah. Why are your eyes so wide? I just yawn.
So gravity can fight.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's good.
Fucking pollen.
Somebody's cutting onions in here. I don't know who it is, but they can knock it off.
Jen, have you happy cried recently?
Yeah, I did. Mine's like really sentimental though. So my oldest daughter, she's almost 18, which I'm 36. You put it out. I was 17 when I got pregnant.
Hey, high five.
And
I was not pregnant at 17,
teen pregnancy.
but I had a kid.
Yeah. So, when you're a teen parent, everyone's like, looks kind of down on you. You're never going to be the parent that they deserve. I really did have some support and a lot of not support. And so she had senior night on the football field. She's a cheerleader and she was captain and all that. And they have a senior night where the parents get to walk with them on the field. They announce them and read kind of like a little snippet, whether the cheerleader writes it or the mom and dad write it. But as we're standing there, I just was overcome with just the most swelling feeling of pride that I did it. Not only did she do it, but I did it. Like, she's a great person. She's a fantastic student. She's doing all these amazing things that people said she couldn't. And I just
also
it just
extra high
hit
five,
me.
not being pregnant like you.
It's valid. That's a good point. She made it through without getting pregnant. That's pretty incredible.
Exactly. Exactly.
And I'm not even. I'm kind of poking fun, but at the same time, like, is that always in the back? Like you two, because I had my kid at 25.
Yeah.
Is that always in the back of your head when your kids are teenagers? Like, don't fucking do the same thing I did. Don't you be fucking nobody.
It was for me.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, we
Yeah.
we grew up together. And Mikey can attest to that. So she does have memories that I wish she didn't. And she watched the
I'm
struggle.
sure.
She watched me work 3 jobs before Kyle came
she'd
into
get
our
home,
life.
She'd need help with her homework, but you were
Yeah.
too busy doing your homework. Yeah.
But so for me, that was the last time I happy cried. Was just standing there with my 3 kids and my husband and just celebrating this young woman who is about to become an adult.
I feel like she's about to do it again.
She's kicking ass though out there.
Yeah,
Like she
thank you.
is. And I see some of the videos and things that she posts. Like she's doing such a good job and she's up on stage. She's a good singer.
So
and like
good.
good for her. She's super talented.
Thank you.
You did a good job, Jen. You should be proud.
Thanks. I
You
think
did
so
a really
too.
good job
Yeah.
because it really could have went the whole other way.
It could have. It really could have.
It could happen. And Ian, you're right. It brought up. I was just talking about my kids not having kids yet. Thank God, because like
That's
my son
awesome.
Michael's almost 30. He doesn't have a kid yet. My son Justin's 27. He doesn't have a kid yet. And my
He's
daughter's
not
only 30.
almost 30.
Michael?
Isn't he?
How old is he?
He'll be 30 this year.
God
that
damn it, I'm
crazy?
old.
You are fucking old.
I shared his first. I was there for his first alcoholic beverage.
Legal
Aw.
alcoholic beverage.
Real alcoholic beverage.
Yeah.
Legal.
I think my most recent happy cry, other than just watching a tear jerking commercial or whatever, this is gonna sound kind of funny, but there was 2 things, and these happened at Christmas. And there's this story that my wife told me a long time ago that when she was little, she had this Barbie that she loved, and I don't know what she was doing with this Barbie or whatever it was, but her brother, she has an older brother, took the Barbie and like fucking shaved its head, pulled all the hair off of it, and like fucking ruined this Barbie that she loved and wanted. And he didn't give a shit. It was older brother is just fucking with your Barbies, whatever. But this apparently traumatized her because she's brought it up to me multiple times as we've been together. She's told me this story a few times. She's told
He has
other
not
people
let it
this
go,
story.
apparently.
She never let it go. And her brother was over on Christmas. She's never brought this up to him ever, but the Christmas gift that he bought her was that Barbie. Like he went and found the Barbie from the fucking early 90s or whatever, brand new in the fucking box. And she opens it up and she laughs. She goes, "Oh my God, it's this Barbie." And then she fucking burst into tears.
So
and I was like, "Oh my God."
thoughtful.
Everybody in the fucking room starts crying because I knew what it was at that moment. And she had to tell the fucking story and
My
everything.
man
It was
knocked
like,
it out of the park. Great
dude,
job.
Wow.
he killed it for Christmas. Like it didn't matter
Wow.
what anybody else bought her or even did for anybody else. He was
Could have given her like a cruise, and you're like, no,
wouldn't have
Barbie.
mattered. Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
So
and
special.
honestly, it really was. And just you could see the emotion in her face. And that is what got me, is when I seen her cry, I was like, man, she is so fucking touched by this and so taken back. Like, and it got me.
Would
So I
you
was
consider
like,
yourself a sympathetic crier? I know Jen is, because just hearing the story.
I am.
not
Or are
really.
you just doing it because like you've heard about this Barbie so much, now you can be like, it's over.
No, I think I think it was more so that I'm not really a sympathetic crier, but I knew how much it meant to her. And that was like I almost could feel the emotion she was going through, you know what I mean? And it fucking it got me. And then just a little bit later after that, this happened with my daughter. And there's again another crying moment. I bought my daughter a ring for Christmas. She had no idea I was getting her this ring. And it was like this little special dad gift. I try to get something special every time, but she fucking she opened it and she was like, "Oh my God." And she loved it and gave me this hug. And it was another one of those moments, you know what I mean? But
I love it.
that moment with my wife though, God damn.
That's
that
so
was
sweet.
just it was
That's so
a
sweet.
very powerful moment.
There's
So-
always one person who just outgifts everybody.
Yep.
And you're like,
That was it.
Damn.
There's nothing you can do. And even
you
at
called
the
it.
moment, you fucking won. So, whatever. Might as well just stop opening presents. You open them whenever you want to. Nobody cares anymore. You fucking win.
Like-
you're the man.
Who wanted our Christmas was it was my future father-in-law. He made these pickles, the homemade pickles in
Your
the jar.
pickles in the jar you can't open.
And I can't open them. So he got me a can. He finally got me a thing to open the can because none of us could open the fucking
That's
thing.
fucking funny.
And he's sitting there that just cut his 2 fingers off at Christmas.
I heard about that.
Yeah, so I felt so bad for him.
I'm not laughing
But
at
yeah,
it.
he's sitting there just owning it, being the man.
So these two,
Because he's from a
like-
different generation, man. You cut your fingers off, you wrap that shit up with duct tape, and you
least-
get back to work.
At least
Like,
Yeah,
is this
he
what it
was-
is now?
You
He
can
was
do the
doing
horns.
woodwork. Yeah. He was doing some woodwork,
God.
and he was making stuff for the grandchildren, if I remember correctly, and took them off. So it was like an awful part of a Christmas. But he just showed up like owning the place. Hey, you can't open those pickles, pussy. I can do it.
Badass. Fucking
I'm missing two
badass.
fingers. I'm opening his shit.
Yeah.
Wow,
I mean,
that is badass.
He's
he made the
already
whole
set
room
for
laugh.
every rock show ever.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. You're in. God damn.
He made the whole room laugh. So I thought he owned it in our Christmas.
There's always one. There's always fucking one, man. Usually I like to be the one to be like, oh, Mikey got me this, or my dad got me this, or whatever. But Trevor is her brother's name. And so, Trevor, if you're listening, I know you listen to the show. Good job, dude. I know I told you that a bunch of times at Christmas, but holy shit, man.
So
You fucking killed. We're still talking about it. That was how good it was. All right, so enough emotional crap. I want to move on. We got WTF news to get into. And I'm sure Jen's got some good stories, and I really want to get to these hate comments. Let's get into WTF news first, and then we'll move on there.
What the is going on here?
All right. So first up, we've got a story about a 34-year-old Pennsylvanian man who has now been identified as Jonathan Gerlach. What the fuck kind of name is that?
Stupid name, and he's from a terrible
Gerlach.
state. Pennsylvania sucks.
Exactly.
Sorry,
Why I picked this story?
all our Pennsylvania listeners hate me, which is like none, but
It's like
whatever.
if aliens invaded, like, what's your name? Gerlach.
Exactly.
Seriously.
You could have that guttural.
Gerlach. Fuck,
All
that's
right,
funny.
he's been arrested after police spotted him leaving a cemetery carrying a burlap sack and a crowbar. After a short pursuit, Gerlach was detained and the police found numerous skulls and bones visible in the backseat of his vehicle.
What the fuck?
Grave
Upon
robbery.
arrest,
Love it.
upon arrest, the investigators gained access to his home and electronics, and boy, did they find so much more shit. At his home, he had hundreds of skeletal remains of infants, children, adults, some dating back as early as the 1800s, all strewn about his home as if they were decorations.
What the fuck is wrong with this dude? At least he's not killing the people, but still.
That we know of.
He looks like a guy that would have a bunch of bones in his house. Am I wrong? Yeah, I did see the image of this.
Do we know what he
yesterday.
looks like?
Oh yeah, he's definitely worshiping Satan.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know what he looks like. Somebody show me.
I don't know what he looks like.
Can someone of you Google it? You want me to
You'd
Google
have to Google it and find it.
I'm sorry. Am
happened
I
to
the
see it.
host of WTF News?
I don't know. Google it. You're the Google guy.
Can you find it, Ian? Because I can't right now.
Sorry.
That's
All
okay.
right. In his basement, they found a partially decomposed corpse hanging that he was prepping.
Prepping for what?
Probably to clean the bones and decorate his house.
skull
some more.
fucking it, or
He's having sex with these, isn't he?
that's what I think. He's putting stuff in his butt.
He's
He's
bone,
putting dead people's
you
bones
just
in his
went
butt.
there.
bone butts.
No, makes sense. What else are
Yeah.
you gonna do with it? Just decorate your house with bones?
I don't know. But on his phone, investigators discovered that he's an active member of a group called Human Bones and Skull Selling. Lots of different media. Like, okay, how obvious can you
okay.
fucking be? Like, come on.
I know, right? Could you come up with a better name that isn't so fucking clear that you're
Please click
Jesus
here.
Christ, this is the guy?
Click here for bones.
Fuck. If I saw that guy on the street, that's exactly what I would think. This dude sells bones.
Oh, yeah.
If you're
He's
not
a bone
subscribed to
seller.
Patreon and can't see this, that's on you.
Yeah, that's your fault. Join Patreon right now. Holy
real.
shit.
For real. So they also looked into his Instagram account and found that he has hella posts featuring taxidermy, bone collecting oddities where he's posed with these skulls and pieces and everything on his motorcycle. He's all about this shit. He has no
gross
shame.
person.
No
I
shame.
watched this documentary where they talked about how people donate their bones to science, and a lot of these bones end up in strange people's houses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about donating anything to science when I die. I don't think it goes to science. Like I think it goes to some fucking weirdo who just
guy
bought
right
it
there.
on it goes to that he bought it on Craigslist or whatever.
Goes to
Now, I
Gerlach.
I probably wouldn't mind. Like, science is one thing, but Body Works, if y'all know what that is, where they display real
I've-
corpses.
They're little Chinese people too, actually.
Yeah, but if I could be like playing poker, and you see like my digestive system or whatever, that'd be cool.
No related to Bath and Body Works.
Yeah, not related to that at all.
That we know of.
Bed, Bath, and Bones.
This thing used to tour. This thing used to tour, and I remember it came to Sacramento a long time ago. And this girl I was dating at the time wanted to go see it, and so we went to this. It was like we went to this little exhibit of bodies, and they were like It was so crazy because you could see their insides, and some of them just had all their veins, and some of them just had all their muscles, and there were skeletons, and they were all like these little Asian body. Because I asked the person, I was like, "Why are they all so small?" Because I was like, I want to make sure I wasn't looking at children. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they said, no, they're most of these people are Asian, and they're just smaller in stature, I guess.
Interesting. Interesting.
This guy was having bowling night over there. You know, he's like, put your fingers in the skull and.
Yeah.
But who the fuck is the government and the state to tell me if I wanted to give my bones away and let you and spread them out to the show that you guys can't have a piece of me?
I don't
I mean, why not?
Okay.
Why can't you? You can't do that?
No.
Can't just send me a bone?
No, I got to be cremated, I think.
Boo.
You can't just have a piece of bone.
See, that's dumb. I could have your ashes, but not the bone. What's the difference?
You have to have Gerlex set it up for you.
Yeah, cooked.
I mean, I just don't understand that. That's dumb.
Oven roasted. I mean, I don't know. That's the only thing different.
Oven roasted bones, man.
So this idiot, after he's been caught in the act, they were finding all this crazy shit in his house. And now the detectives have been able to link him to hella other scenes because he left litter behind of energy drink cans and cigarettes and all sorts of shit. He also had like hardware receipts where he bought all his commonly used tools, headlamps, gloves, etc.
What a moron.
He is being held at the Delaware County Prison after failing to post $1 million in bail. So
he's being charged with grave robbing?
Yeah, so he's there's a bunch of charges, hundreds of counts of abuse of corpse, counts of receiving stolen property, burglary, intentional desecration, all sorts of shit.
They need to go after all those people that are in that fucking clearly obvious group of doing illegal things.
Right, shut that shit down. And apparently this small window of time that he's been doing this is just November of last year to this time right now. So he's been busy.
How the fuck do you even get into that? The fuck?
Something went wrong.
Yeah.
So, all right, next one comes out of Utah. The Heber City Police Department of Utah has recently made headlines after their use of a new AI reporting tool mistakenly shapeshifted one of their officers into an amphibian while they were reporting.
Well, maybe he's really an amphibian.
Yes.
Maybe he's a lizard person.
Well, so
I believe that.
This new AI software made the mistake after picking up snippets of the officer's daughter listening to Disney's The Princess and the Frog playing in the background while the footage was being transcribed. While most people worry about AI taking over the world, the police chief said he made a riveting defense in favor of the new tool.
Fuck off.
Jesus Christ. I'm not doing this. We're not doing this today, people.
The article even used that.
God damn it.
Of course they did.
Riveting defense.
Somebody at the article writing this like, they're going to love this.
You're going to love this shit.
Yeah.
This shit's so funny. This shit's so funny.
I'm going to get a promotion. I'm going to stunt on everybody just on this one joke.
I mean, it's funny. It's funny.
It's good times.
So
But he made a riveting defense in favor of this new tool, saying how user-friendly it is, and it saves him upwards of 8 hours a week when it comes to completing his reports. So we're going to keep using it.
The whole 8 hours.
But yeah, right? The craziest shit about this software is that the company responsible for creating it is the same people who brought you the taser. So
what? That is so weird.
Fucking weird. So weird. So people are like, really, for this company that's responsible for shooting volts of electricity into you is now in charge of grammar and historical accuracy? What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, that's pretty funny, actually.
Yeah. So it really begs the question, if people are going to keep doing this, like, what happens if an officer makes a real mistake? Like, will they just blame it on AI? What does this look like for the future?
Dude, I honestly am a little concerned about some of the shit that like we see online. Like the AI, like these AI videos have gotten so good that it's getting to the point where it's really hard to tell what's real and what isn't. And we could all be manipulated by so many different things. The media, the government, what I know is my conspiracy side saying these things, but seriously, they could create not to take away from what happened in Minnesota at all, because what would happen there was just a fucked up situation for everybody involved. Yeah. But I mean, they could create shit like that just to stir people up, and we would never really know. You know what I mean? Like that's pretty scary. Like what's going on in Iran right now? Supposedly they're overthrowing the government and shit there. We have no idea if it's real or not. We don't live there, but I believe that it is. But I'm just saying they could. AI is crazy. It's really crazy.
Yeah.
What's amazing to me is that there's images that are so blatantly fake, you can tell, and people will still share them. Like, I can't believe that this person would actually do something so brave and courageous. I'm like, that person has 6 fingers and
yeah.
What the fuck? Those
and
AI
pictures. And this picture looks like a goddamn cartoon.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah. All right, next story. It's a little bit, let me just say this up front. I know we don't usually get political or talk about the government much around here, but
hey, I'm all about it. Let's talk about the government all day. I'm just kidding.
Right. But the U.S. government just put out a list that I think everybody on this show and our listeners need to know about. This is 25 of the worst items pulled from people's assholes in 2025.
Oh, this is great. All right.
So
this is the shit. This is what I've been waiting for, Jen. This is the type of news that this is the heartbreaking news that America needs from not
finally
that damn
stepped
show.
into her own as a reporter.
I got this.
Fuck yeah.
So I don't got to read all 25. I have highlighted some of my favorites, though. So your choice.
Do they put these out? I was curious about this, and I did see part of this list this week. Do they put these out to give people ideas? Or do they put these out for medical reasons? I couldn't figure out that answer.
Depends on who you are, I believe. I mean,
that makes sense.
We at NTDS do not promote sticking things in your asshole that don't belong, obviously.
Do whatever you want.
Unless you want to. I don't care.
Yeah, put whatever you want in your ass. Nobody cares.
Live your life. I mean,
don't tell me.
Yeah. You do what you like. You go out there, you live your life.
Wow, you put a bowling ball in your asshole?
I got to see that. I don't care.
I don't want to see that. I need to see that. Like, that's one of those things. Like, do you want to see the picture of it? No, but I have to.
I can't not.
Yeah.
It's like
so here's some of my favorites.
Jar.
These are my favorites.
I didn't see that. I'm glad.
I know. I don't even. So I guess they do these yearly, by the way, which I think is fucking hilarious. But these are some of my favorites. First, a full bottle of shampoo listed twice on this list, once blamed on boredom. How bored do you have to be to shove a shampoo bottle in
I feel
your
like
ass?
a lot of this has to do with either boredom or just sexual depravity.
Or I thought we were going to go with the guy that's like, I fell on it. You're like, you perfectly aligned.
That's what they always
asshole.
say.
I fell in the shower. I slipped and fell in the shower as an accident. I didn't mean to put it there.
We all know it's not gravity's fault. Stop fucking lying. Next is a baseball, documented with the explanation to see what it felt like.
A whole ass. That's pretty big.
Baseballs are pretty big.
Next step, softball. And then you got to work your way up to them bowling balls.
Bowling ball, yeah.
Basketball, football.
Yeah.
Oh God, Jesus Christ!
Football.
Football is actually better shaped to. Never mind.
Yeah, I feel like it would go in a little better though. Like you could.
Yeah. So yeah.
Let's just like twist it in.
Yeah, and if you can shoot it back out, somebody can catch it.
But
Just give them ideas.
Yeah.
no, it's not. Sorry, I misspoke. But
Shit, that would be hilarious.
Next is uncooked pasta. Ouch.
Oh my God.
Uncooked pasta.
How many? Just like one
like
little one?
linguine or manicotti? What are we talking?
At least like spaghetti noodles.
Or in a box, and then I guess you get the whole. I don't.
Stick them all in there.
All
Or
in
just
there.
maybe you got an itch
1
up there.
pound.
You're trying to get the itch.
1
You get
pound.
that-
What did they think of that? Like they were gonna have spaghetti that night, and they're like,
Got something for
Not
my
anymore.
guess.
Fuck, this is why I hate spaghetti.
Next
I
is
don't.
a sink.
I don't want it now ever again. No.
Never. No. You never know where your pasta comes from, guys. Just make sure, if you're going to make pasta.
Just make sure you rinse it.
Oh my God, Christ.
I don't know.
Next is a sandal.
This is Ian.
I don't. It's a flip flop. I don't know what size. I don't know what kind. Just A sandal.
A sandal or a flip flop, because that matters.
There's a difference.
I think there is a difference.
Hmm.
Because like a flip flop, you could probably bend it and kind of mold it a little to get it in there easier. But a sandal's usually kind of hard.
That's true. This is true.
You know, it's be a little bit harder to get up in there.
I mean, if you're brave enough, like
You
whatever
can put anything
works.
in your butt.
If
You
you're
can
brave
put a
enough.
whole Twinkie in your butt. We have a whole song about things you can put in your butt.
That's right.
We should play that.
And I've got two more. A light bulb inserted glass side first. So that's something to think about.
Why would they do that?
That,
Oh, did it break? I want to know. Did it break?
that's really dangerous. Like,
Yeah,
what are you
extremely
thinking?
dangerous.
gonna
Not
perforate
only
your
that,
asshole.
it's extremely dangerous to get out because you have to be extraordinarily careful.
I think it'd be hilarious though if you took it and you screwed it in the other way.
Yeah.
And then you just like walk around showing, like you just like, look, I screwed a light bulb in my asshole.
I got an idea.
Or if like,
Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Check this out. Look what I could do. Look what I could do.
or if like the metal end was sticking out and you plugged it into something and then you lit up your
Lit
large
up.
intestines.
That'd be kind of cool too. Do you think you could see it through your skin?
I don't know, but
That'd be
I'm
kinda
not
cool.
going to look into that.
Well, how would they remove the shards of glass?
If they
Very
broke it,
carefully.
yeah,
I mean, I would bet some money it probably broke for sure.
probably not.
Yeah, but well, those light bulbs are so not strong. You know what I mean? Like this
No.
really thin glass, they break easy.
Is it a great value one? Is it one of those like high tech ones? Is it a thin one? I need more details here to
Yeah,
be
I know.
able to
Like,
make an educated choice.
You're right. It's not like you said they went glass first, so it wouldn't be like a fluorescent bulb like those long ones. You know, because that would be the
that's
easiest,
true.
that would make the most sense
Logic.
to put in your butt. But
Absolutely. Yeah.
I think it was one of those white ones that are like the kind of rolled. I don't know
the
what
little coiled ones,
you know, the ones a little more expensive than
Yeah.
the regular
Tail
cheap bowls.
ones.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
Ribbed for your pleasure. I'm
Rib
fucking
for your
Hey.
asshole. Yep.
Rib for your asshole. All right, last but not least, a plastic coat hanger altered so the person could actually drive to the ER.
Altered.
I'm assuming they
altered?
probably had to bend it to get in the. They probably had to drive themselves.
Oh,
How
they had
embarrassing.
to make. Yeah, they could drive themselves.
Oh yeah.
you're not gonna go ask your friend to take you to the ER and be like, "Hey man, what? I need to go to the ER. Why?
I don't
You know, I'll
Sometimes
drive
it's-
myself.
I don't want
Does
to."
this just make you want to go to the emergency room and just kind of sit over in the corner and just wait patiently, almost like you know, like deer hunting and you're waiting for the big deer to pop out? Like you're just waiting for that fucked up person to come in.
wait for the waddle. You got to wait for that waddle.
Oh, something's in that person's ass.
And then you got to go sit next to him and be like, what is it? What is it? What did you do?
So
What'd you
what's
do?
going
My-
on?
Got a microphone. Hey, so what happened?
New segment.
That'd be so fucking great. Live from the emergency room
I would watch that reality show every day.
all day. I would,
So
I would
good.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
listen. That would be fucking great.
All right, and I got one more for you, and I got to give this a shout out to our Dammit Jessica for sharing. She is a hoot. I had seen this video; it's viral. I'm going to share it with you, but this is a wildly viral video where we will see a Kansas City Chiefs fan sending off a dead man with her game day twerk routine right in front of the open casket. God, all his family.
This is
Someone.
how I want my funeral to go.
Yep. Someone on the mic is even hyping her up, going, "Yeah, give it to him."
Oh my
so
God.
I do have this video if you'd like to see it.
I would
Yeah,
love
I
to.
may
Absolutely.
support this. I need to see.
Yes, I do support this.
Oh.
Get it, girl.
Oh, do the splits. Oh my God. That's talent.
I support this
Children.
100%.
There are
Is there-
children.
there's a child right fucking
there
there.
are there
oh,
are
like
children.
Front row.
There are children front row
Hey,
watching.
they need to know what Papa was all about. All right.
You know, I can't tell you how many times I've seen twerking videos where there's children watching.
It's unruly. But yeah, the kids are in the front, Granny in the back. They're probably wondering what the fuck is going on. People are mortified.
But they were cheering. Everybody was so
On the
happy.
mic, on the
Other
mic.
than the child there, I support this.
Yes.
God.
I also
I mean-
support, I think we talked about it a long time ago. Like when someone's on their deathbed, giving them one last lap dance.
Yeah.
Oh
sure.
yeah,
That's fine.
yeah. I mean, if that's what they want, I wouldn't just do
But
that.
I'd want one last lap dance before I crept off into that goodbye. That
I
just
think-
sounds like a
I
nice
think
way to
that
go.
would help me too if I'm in a coma and you're debating if I'm like there or not.
Should we pull
Like,
the plug
there's
on him
a
or
chance
not?
to pull the plug. He may come back. Just Brian, just get somebody really.
It's a good test. Just be like, we don't.
That's a good test.
The family's talking about pulling the plug. Well, I got an idea. Let's get Ferrari in here, and
We-
if he doesn't
we're
wake
like-
up,
Let's get chlamydia in here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Gross.
Well, there
That's
you
right.
are.
I gotta
By the
go,
way.
get that bitch off me.
No means no,
Oh, there's
bitch.
still life in him.
Don't pull the plug yet. Don't pull the
But
plug
what
yet.
if you just get a boner? It's like,
Well, you're still
That's
partially
an
alive.
interesting question because there's always that debate of can coma patients, dream or can they hear us? Strokes is like, can they get boners?
I don't know.
I think if you're in a coma and you get a
Probably.
boner, you're still alive. And then
Yeah,
nobody should pull the plug.
there's
If I'm in a
been-
coma and I get a boner, do not pull the plug on me. I've got plenty of life left in me.
And I don't mean to go in that down that nasty dark road because the son of a bitch should be dead. But there's been people in comas women who's woke that they're pregnant.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you got
I
this
have
sick
heard
fucking
stories
nurse
about
in there.
Those
that.
Yeah.
motherfuckers need to be executed.
Immediately, just taken out back. Yep.
Yeah, so some of that's still working.
Jesus Christ, gross. Oh.
I'm depressed now.
Well, I mean, we can get more depressed and hear how much people hate us.
Let's
Yeah.
Do see, because the thing is we hear all the time how great we are. Like, people fucking send us messages
Yeah.
and leave comments and talk about how great the show is, how much they love the show. It's nice to be humbled every once in a while, and Reddit hates us. So that's where I'm assuming most of these, or if not all of them, came from. Ian, he's got
Yeah.
a list
Dude.
of hate comments for us today.
There's not, and what's funny is there's not very many that I could find because people just love us. But there's just like 2 or 3 people that just don't like us, and I'm like, all right, fuck y'all then. So
Yeah.
this, the original post is when somebody brought up that producer Amanda would be joining us at our Not That Damn Night Out event. They said,
Okay.
I know Amanda is joining the Not That Damn show in their live show. But does anyone think she should become the new female host of the show? I would love her on the show. That was the post. Someone commented, and this was directed towards Jen and Mikey.
Oh, great.
Mikey and his wife are best friends with 2N Jen and her husband Kyle. It was her from the beginning. They just had to make it look fair.
Oh, fuck you.
Not even true.
Not
Not
at
even
all.
I didn't
true.
even know that. Honestly, I didn't even know
Because
that when I was casting.
y'all heard the episodes where we had other people trying out, and the audience made the decision. Well, not really, but we heard you.
Yeah, there was, I mean, it was overwhelming from the people that picked Jen. So let's be realistic here. I mean, of course, Jen is my friend. That's never been a secret. So it's not like we were
No.
ever hiding that.
No.
So
Right.
whatever. That's fucking stupid.
I agree.
Fucking
She
Reddit.
may have had an advantage because she was comfortable already compared to other
That's
people on
true.
the
That's
outside.
true. Okay, that makes sense.
That's possible.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
Still.
what are
I
you gonna
didn't
do,
even
though?
know they were. I didn't even know. Honestly, I'm so dumb. I don't pay attention to people's lives. I didn't even know you guys were friends. I didn't know you knew me.
I honestly didn't either.
See?
See? There you go.
These fucking morons
Sorry, bitter
on
Betties.
Reddit. These people just live
It's
in
not-
their fucking basements and just.
Because
dude,
I remember listening to her audition video. I had no idea y'all knew each other. Didn't matter to me.
Yeah.
I
I
literally
thought
had
you
no
did great.
idea.
Yeah, well,
Thanks.
we went with the right one, and it had nothing to do with us being friends because
No.
there was other people who were also friends with us that did not make it.
Totally.
You know what I mean? So
Totally. Yeah.
and another one of, I'm going to be honest with you, another one of Mandy's friends had submitted, and it just wasn't good. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It didn't. They were friends forever, and it just wasn't good. So she didn't make it. So I don't know why I'm defending this. Fuck this person. Fuck Reddit. I don't care what this person thinks.
Suck it.
They also go on to say, or somebody else says, it's terrible, especially when you spend time just trashing another show or trying to get people on there to get the tea. I'm actually pretty disappointed Amanda has agreed to be on it, and it's done and over with. Move on.
While they're sitting on a Reddit thread about bitching about that particular other show.
They
Yeah,
had
shit.
to go log in to Reddit, find this post,
Yeah.
type out their thoughtful response, and go, let me reread it, and hit submit.
Yeah.
I've never posted on Reddit. I don't think I even have an account. I rarely even go there unless somebody sends me a link to something to look at.
I hate
And then
Reddit.
sometimes
I
I
do
go,
too.
it's like people just bitch.
It's so, and not to sound political or anything, but it's very one-sided on things, which is fine because there's a lot of different platforms like that. So I try to avoid it because there's just so much of that sort of hate, and I'm like, dude, I'm good, man. Even like when I go looking for like weird videos when we do the digital dumpster and stuff, I can't even find good ones. Maybe I'm not finding the right groups on Reddit. Maybe that's a problem, but I thought Reddit would be the dumping ground for that shit, but it just doesn't exist. That place sucks.
Haters. Just haters.
Reddit sucks.
Yeah, nobody's happy on Reddit. Somebody had taken a screenshot when Arnie's wife had posted this long rant about something or other. He was basically defending him after saying that when Arnie got let go, it fucked him up and all that. Mm-hmm. So somebody took that screenshot, posted it on Reddit, and somebody replied, side note, because in the post it says something about Mikey and the gang. Side note, Mikey and the gang fucking suck. We know Rob sucks, but TDS actually rode their coattails for years to try to be relevant, and the content on their show is just trash.
Wow, that sounds like probably Rob wrote that.
Yeah.
Maverick.
Can you imagine loving a show that did not jokes?
Maverick.
Yeah, right?
The guy's name is Maverick.
Suck it.
Which, by the way, like, rode their coattails. We did everything we could to separate ourselves
we
from
wasn't
that
even near
act.
them. We never even met the guy, really. So,
not only that,
close enough to his coattail.
I've collectively listened to maybe in 8 or 9 years that I knew they existed. I've maybe listened to 20 minutes of their show in 8 years. I have no idea what they sound like, except for, you know, the jokes from the maggots thing and the crumbling up the paper. Like, my producer just handed me this. No, he didn't.
If anybody had tuned into us on the radio, they would have known for sure that we were completely different than what that show was doing. It was a totally different animal. Like, I mean, some radio shows, I guess, are some similar because they're on the radio and they do bits and they have things that happen. So if you're comparing that, then then all radio shows are the fucking same, you moron.
Yeah, because we read emails like they did.
Yeah.
Well, we read real emails. We didn't write them ourselves.
Yeah.
And then read them as if somebody wrote them. We read real emails that were actually sent to us.
Because the emails that he was getting were coming in like literally right after he said something. I'm like, well, that's convenient. So somebody's literally just sitting at their computer listening to him and be like, oh, I got to respond to this right now. Otherwise, I'm not going to get my email read. Fuck off.
Yeah. And email's a pain in the ass is a horrible way to communicate. When we were doing that, we were getting text messages.
Exactly.
God, I'm so glad we don't talk about them hardly anymore.
Oh my God, I know.
Well, right after that, someone says, I don't know who those people are. I used to listen to Rob, Arnie, and Dawn's show on the way to work and listen to you, Dog, and Joe on the way home because I never changed the station. And then Maverick responded with, some shitty show after Dog and Joe. They're idiots. They use Rob's wife and the jizz shirt story and other Reddit confessionals from her to try to make an episode of their podcast out about it. When she didn't dish out enough dirt during the conversation, they tried to coax more out of her, to which she replied, I don't know. He smoked cigars. Pathetic.
They sure listened and no, I don't.
I was going to say, you remember a lot more about that episode than I do.
That episode, I remember learning a lot more than I expected we were going to ever get out of that episode. Yeah. I'd be like, what? You wrote papers?
And by the way, she wanted to come on our show. Yeah. She reached out to us because she wanted to come on the show to set the record straight about some things and tell the world some shit. I mean, look, Maverick, you're a
yeah, because I don't remember at any point us like pressuring her, like, no, come on, dig deeper, tell us some more shit. I'm like, you had what you wanted to talk about. We asked follow-up questions like when he goes DUI, did you expect this? Did you see this coming? Shit like that. I have to re-listen to that conversation.
We watched the whole downfall and we said what was exactly going to happen and everything just panned out the way I mean, maybe things wasn't in detail, but everything happened the way we said it was going to happen.
So are the Reddit haters just old radio people who listened to that guy?
These people
because if that's the case, then Reddit doesn't hate us. It's people who listen to that stupid ass show.
Yeah, I think that's
What's funny is we have our own subreddit that is not very active, and nobody there's got anything negative to say.
Because our people have lives.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not fucking losers.
And it's only those comments that I could find where they were talking shit about us. So even because there were in that subreddit alone, there were a lot of people defending us, saying that we're how good we're doing. There's only like 2 or 3 people in there like, these fucking tryhards, get out of here. Like, yeah, we're not as hated on Reddit as I thought.
It's Rob. It's that his two the little rapist that was on his show. The alleged rapist. But actually, I can maybe because he wasn't called a rapist or a rapist in court. I know what he did. So
he admitted it on the air.
Yeah.
So, but there was
gross.
a side note. There was a post I did see where that alleged rapist was qualifying for best bartender in Sacramento, and people were like, we need to get Arnie and NTDS to talk about this because there's no fucking way I would ever vote for an alleged rapist. And I'm like,
I don't think he won.
Why are we being brought into this?
So we can tell everybody to vote against the alleged rapist. God, that guy's a piece of crap. Anyway, whoever Maverick is, he's one of those people.
All I know is he raped a lot of balloons. From what I know that. You rubbing your dick on latex balloons.
Well, I was hoping there'd be a whole lot more Reddit hate. I was hoping that we'd like people actually hated us.
I looked. I dug deep for an entire week of people trying to talk shit and blaspheme our name, but apparently it's just a couple of people.
Well,
don't worry. We have a lot more content that's going to make people hate us in the near future.
Good. Yeah, you feel free to hate on us on Reddit all you want.
I won't even know unless if you write something on Reddit, like send it to us so we have it.
Yeah. Like if you hate us on Reddit, you screenshot it and send it over.
Yeah,
because you're clearly already listening anyway.
Copy it on over. Put it in the comments section. Put it on Spotify.
Make it easier for us. Don't hide on Reddit like a little bitch too. Like come out into the public.
Drop it down.
With your stupid fucking names, your stupid screen names. Put your name on there.
We'll invite you on the show.
Sure.
Tell us what you don't like about us. We'll talk.
We'll have you on the show.
Idea.
That would be awesome. We should start interviewing our haters.
I wish.
Both of them. The only two that we have. But with that in mind, there's a new Strokified song, and it's called Reddit Hates Us. Would you guys like to hear it?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Reddit hates us and they're right. Too loud, too dumb, too white. We steal, we rant, we overshare. You hate the show, cool. We don't care. There's one who spirals mid-thought drift. One who argues like it's a gift. One with trauma and zero shame. And one who wonders why she came. The story sucked, the facts are wrong. We're off the rails before the song. We push too far, then drag it back. If there's a line, we blow past that. Reddit hates us and they're right. Too loud, too dumb, too white. We crash, we burn, we never try. But every week, you still stop by. We're death fools, trauma, dog lick junk. Bar fight vibes and confession funk. Half the bits make people twitch. Half the fans just like the glitch. We drop fake facts like gospel truth. Clips so wrong they loop on YouTube. It ain't for clout or ad approved. It's just the way our brains are screwed. Too offensive, good, too white, good, too dumb, what? Still here. Reddit hates us and they're right. Too loud, too dumb, too white. No sponsors left, no script inside. But somehow still America's mic. Oh. Reddit hates us.
I love it.
The end was my favorite part, to be honest with you.
I know, mine too.
I just like listening to it. There's like if maybe Dropkick, Goldfinger, and Jimmy Eat World had a
Rancid.
baby.
Yeah.
Rancid, yeah.
It definitely had a rancid feel to it. It sounded pretty good. That's Reddit Hates Us. We'll put that up on the Patreon for everyone to listen to and download and share with the world. So usually on the show, the first show of the week, we have damn problems where, people submit their problems and we try to help them out with the worst or sometimes best advice ever. But this is going to be a little different because as I was going through all the emails that we get, and we do get a lot of emails, trying to find that, separate damn problems or people trying to reach out to do promo and stuff like that with us. I came across 2 emails. They're not really problems. But I think that both of these 2 dammits could use a little bit of a pick-me-up, kind of. So I'm going to read these emails for you. And then, maybe we can decide who had the worst week. We did this a long time ago with us amongst ourselves, but with these emails, you'll see. I'll read them and then we'll talk about it. And what stopped me is that this very first email, that the subject line is just not great. That's all it says is not great. So I'm like, all right, what is this? Let me click on this. It says, hey, NTDS, my wife and I have been doing couples therapy for the last 6 months. This week, she said she wants to pause it because she already knows how she feels. 2 days later, I came home and there was a manila folder on the kitchen counter. It had printed bank statements in it, I guess. It says my checking account, highlighted, mostly withdrawals, and one transfer from a few months ago that I honestly forgot about. No explanation, just left there like evidence. Then that night, she packed a bag and said that she was going to stay at her sister's to, quote, clear her head. Mm-hmm. And this is, she took the dog, which sounds like a country song. Yeah. He says the house felt weird and kind of everything, nothing was on. It was quiet or whatever. The next morning, she texted me a picture of him on her sister's couch and said he's being good. He said the rest of the emails, I have no idea what's going on. I hope y'all are having a better week. Eddie. So it wasn't asking for advice, wasn't asking, he's just sort of just venting.
Bitching.
I was like, or bitching, I guess, but just letting this go. I had no idea what his deal was. I'm like, all right, well, that's interesting email. So I just close it and I move on.
I was going to say, there wasn't even a question there.
No. So I didn't really understand. But then as I'm going through, there's another one. Subject line, work thing, ... I fucked up. I should have printed these so I could put them up here so you guys could see them. Says, I'm going to read this one to you. Hey guys, Monday I accidentally replied all to a company-wide email instead of forwarding it to my coworker. The message was, can you believe this idiot is still employed? Listen.
Oh no.
You can't, before I go on, you can't fucking reply. I never replied all. And do you guys remember people trying to reply all at the radio station? And it'd be like a thread. Yeah.
All day. Ding,
so
ding,
annoying.
Ding. Yeah.
So,
although this sounds like something I would say, but then I'd back it up and being like, I was being sarcastic. That's the only way you can possibly save the situation.
The only way. But it was about the boss, apparently. And so they had an HR meeting. The boss was in there. It says he was silent, just taking notes. Then on Wednesday, my coworker stopped making eye contact with me. Thursday, a meeting invite popped up on my calendar titled Communication Expectations, and it wasn't optional. Had to go to that. Friday, then I had a meeting with my boss, and he asked if I was still happy here. In that careful, have you guys had a conversation like that with a boss? Are you still happy here? You good? You know what's happening.
No, normally
next.
They just fire me.
Yeah, well, usually this is what happens next. But person says, obviously, I said yes because I need this job. I'm just not sure how much longer I'm gonna have it. Anyway, I just wanted to tell someone, love what you guys are doing. T. So those are the emails. And I know we have damn problems, other emails that came in, and I'm not going to get to those, but I wanted to read these because I felt like these two people were having a really shitty week, and then I wanted us to decide who's having the fucking worst week. I wanted to know what you guys thought. Is it the guy whose wife basically left him? Yes. Or is the moron? I don't know. It just says tease. I don't know if it's a female or not. Who sent the reply all?
I'm going with email number 1 because email number 2, you kind of brought that on yourself. I mean, yeah, it was a mistake, but in story 1, at least they're trying to go to therapy and trying to work on it. And I don't know what all she was trying to prove to you by leaving all these bank statements, because I was expecting there was all these bank statements in this folder and they were all OnlyFans subscriptions. And
dude, I was reading that shit. That's literally what I thought the next second, was going to be all OnlyFans stuff, or she found, I was, giving money to a girl or something like that. But it's nothing like that. At least what he said.
What was it? So without the information that what was in those envelopes or whatever, or why, I'm just gonna go story 1. Sorry, bud. And she took the dog.
That's the hardest part. She took the dog, and then she's fucking with him by sending a picture in the morning. Oh, he's being a good boy.
Which leads me to believe that she's not totally gone. If she's sending pictures unrequested of their animal, I think
I know people that have split up and still kind of, sort of, almost halfway, not really shared custody of the dog.
Yeah, I go with email too because boy, oh boy, is it difficult to get a job right now. If you've got a good paying job, whether you like it or not, boy, oh boy, you don't want to lose that shit. So I go with
what else is hard to find?
That's
a good woman.
Yeah, but there's a
Yeah.
Who
million
knows if
women
she's
out
good?
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't.
but not all of them are good. They don't all bring you lasagna at work, Mikey. Most of them just cheat on you.
I am going to go. I'm going to go with number one just because it's more personal. I think other one's job related. Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, man, fuck. I'm a little torn here. I feel bad for the story one, like, because that guy's just lost. He has no idea what's going on. Like, you guys are going to, like Ian said, you guys are going to therapy and working it out. That's probably a good thing. And then all of a sudden this happens, and I'm assuming based on the details you've given us, it's all I can do is assume based on the details you've given us that you haven't done anything wrong, because you would have said it, or hopefully you would have manned up to that.
Yeah.
Right.
But clearly there's some issues in your relationship that you guys need to work out. But then there's email two. This person could lose their fucking livelihood.
Yeah. That's
You
really
know?
difficult.
And Jen's absolutely right. It's so hard to get a job right now. Like, there's jobs out there, but you could send a million resumes and no one's ever going to fucking call back. I mean, I've tried. When there was a time when I was unemployed and I needed a job, and there's nothing out there.
Yeah.
Or at least for the skills that I have, which isn't any.
Or
so
good
I guess
pay.
Yeah.
And half the jobs that's posted online are bullshit. They're either just
fake.
collecting them ahead or they're fake, trying to get your information.
Exactly. I learned that too. That's something I learned over the past few years they're just like harvesting your data that way. You send them your resume and it's got all this information about you, and they're just fucking
LinkedIn's the worst. I've had to contact them because I got something a couple years ago, and LinkedIn's like, we do our best. No, you don't.
No, you
Not
don't.
enough. Not enough.
LinkedIn doesn't do shit. I fucking
Right,
hate
people are
LinkedIn.
still on LinkedIn.
God, it's kind of like, it sucks because I feel like I have to be, but nothing comes of it. Damn, I don't know, man. I think because I know how hard it is to have a job, and I'm going to go with story two, because I think with like what Jen said, I think that one, they're going to work that out and figure that out. He's having a bad time right now, but this person sounds like they lost their job, or they're going to lose their job.
Oh, yeah.
When your boss asks you if you're still happy here, that is them just waiting to try to find a way for you to let you go.
Well,
plus
and the
you fucking
lead
told
ups.
us- yeah.
The lead ups too. The
You
meetings
talked all
and
that
stuff.
shit. You said, can you believe this idiot still works here? And you're talking about your boss. You're lucky you even still have a job.
Yeah.
That's why it's hard for me to pick story two, because he brought this on himself by talking shit.
But everybody hates their boss for the most part, right?
I've had bosses I didn't hate. I mean, I like
most
Zoom
times.
boss. I liked Peterman.
I like them too, but we also had that other guy who was not a good person. We also had the
So
piece of shit
2 out
that
of 3
fired
ain't
us.
bad.
I don't know, man. I think we should put this up. I think we should put this up as a poll.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it up on Spotify. We haven't put a Spotify poll. I'll put it up on Patreon too, because we can do polls there too. I want to see what the Dammits have to say and see what they think, because we're kind of split here.
Yeah.
So I think that'd be kind of cool. And we'll check out if you're listening on Spotify or anywhere, if you're on, it doesn't matter what you're listening on. Go over to Spotify, fill out the poll. What do you think? Which one do you guys think had the worst week ever? I kind of like this idea too, because if you're a Dammit and you've had a shitty week and you want to know what we think, or you want to go up against each other, we'll help you out. We'll tell you who's having a worse week. That's kind of fun.
I think both of them have job issues, because when you know how it is when you, even in guy number one, he's trying to stay focused, going to work every day, and your mind not clear. I've learned in those kind of situations, it is best to tell your supervisor that there's something going on, because if you start missing and slacking a little bit, they usually can. Everybody's been through that bullshit. I know.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right, dude. No, you're totally right. I can't tell you, especially when I was younger, when those things mattered more, like when you thought it mattered and it really didn't, but you'd be arguing with your wife and you're fucking distracted, can't do a show or can't do your job or whatever because you're just texting and whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I have a
nightmare.
rule. I have a rule. They violate, I'm gonna be pissed. I told Christine, we don't send, we need to talk after the show emails or messages. And it could be like, oh, I was just going to go see what you wanted this weekend to pick up. Like, I'm stressed out for 3 hours trying to figure out what the fuck you're talking about, trying to make people entertained.
Yep. And your mind's off somewhere else. Like, same with my job. My job's high stress, like my corporate job. And if, I've had moments, me and Kyle are, going at it. And I'm like, dude, not right now. I will talk to you later.
If
I
y'all
can't
could
do
just-
this. Can't do
If
this.
y'all could just fake it while we're at work, that would be great.
Please.
Because like I'll be at work at the karaoke bar, and this has happened before. I can sense that something's wrong, and I'm like, "Are you okay?" He's like, "We'll talk about it later. I don't want to talk about it right now." I'm like, "Oh,
No,
great!
fuck
I
you
have
won't.
6 more hours of this
No, the fuck we won't.
Yeah, we're talking about it right fucking now.
right
I don't
now.
care where we are.
because I've got to be here for 6 hours." I don't. That's
Spiraling.
6 hours of me just constantly. Where I can feel my hair graying right now.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I tell my wife that same shit. It's like, no, we will talk about it. We have to talk about it right now. You can't say something like that to me because my entire day will be ruined. And I'm not really, most time I can put things out of my head, but when it's something like that, I just can't. And I just, as Stroke has said, like, I remember being on the radio, same thing, saying, hey, don't text me this shit right now. We'll talk about it after. I don't want to hear it. If you're mad at me.
Don't you fucking dare even bring up the fact that anything might be wrong if you're going to respond with, it's too much to text. Fuck you. You brought it up.
Yeah.
I've made that rule before, and then it always gets broke.
Oh, yeah. It does.
Because it's like, this is a good time to just fuck his day up.
Yep. You're right. I'm going to ruin his show and everybody on it. The whole thing is going to be trashed because of me, because I'm mad.
Now, if you both working remote, you like, oh, fuck, hell no. I'm going over to your office.
Yeah, I'm going upstairs right now. We're going to talk about this right now, Mandy.
Right now.
Stop.
You know, when we all lived in California, there was this girl that I was dating, and we argued so much that y'all could tell we were arguing by how hard I was hitting the keys in our office.
I remember that shit.
We shared an office, and like, Ian must be fighting with her. I'm like, yeah, because I'm fucking pounding these keys. Like, oh no, bitch, we're talking about this right now.
That bitch was crazy.
Yeah, she was.
She crazy. Like crazy.
I like the way Ian typed.
We always knew, though. We did. Like, fucking Ian's arguing with that girl again.
You couldn't help but hear it.
But we shared an office. But I'm already kind of a loud typer. But when I got some shit to say, I'm hitting those keys.
Dude, that's funny as fuck.
Fucking hilarious. Yeah, so go vote on the poll. Find out. Let's pick which one who had the worst week, since we're sort of split here. I mean, they both had kind of shitty weeks. That sucks. But we'll put on Spotify and on Patreon. And if you're not on Patreon, now's a good time to go join and support your favorite podcast, America's Loudest Podcast. Head on over there, join the show. You can watch the show because, just as everybody says, listening to the show is good. I know it's funny. It's our show. We do a good job putting it together. But watching it is a little better. We have videos, we have pictures, and plus our facial expressions are usually fucking hilarious. Right now, Ian's wearing sunglasses, Stroke's wearing sunglasses. Like,
hold on.
Stroke's got this fucking pimp chain that he's wearing right now fucking killed me when he fucking came on today. I was like,
forgot it was tucked in.
So nice. And don't be a turd. Spread the word, man. Tell everybody about Not That Damn Show. Share a clip, share a picture, share something. Just tell one person. You tell one person, they'll tell one person, they'll tell one person. And next thing you know, we're the biggest thing there is. But until Thursday, everybody have a good rest of your week, and we'll see you then. Bye.
Hey, this was really fun. We hope you liked it too.
You know, we've had a lot of laughs tonight.
Seems like we've just begun when suddenly we're through.
But I'll tell you what's not funny.
Goodbye, good friends, goodbye.
Killing strippers.
'Cause now it's time to go.
Strippers are people too. Naked people who may be willing to pleasure you for a price you negotiate later behind the curtain at a VIP room.
We'll see you very soon, I know.
Besides, there's no need to kill them.
Very soon, I know.
Because most of them are already dead inside.
Goodbye.
Good night, everyone.
Goodbye, good friends, goodbye.